Millions of years ago, Earth was full of giant dinosaurs. But one day, everything changed. A huge asteroid, bigger than a mountain, crashed into the ocean near what is now Mexico. The impact shook the ground like the strongest earthquake ever. A massive wave of fire spread across the land, forests burned, and the sky filled with dust and ash. The sun disappeared behind the dark clouds, and the world grew cold and quiet. Plants died without sunlight, and soon the plant-eating dinosaurs had nothing to eat. Without them, the meat-eating dinosaurs also began to starve. Imagine you are a dinosaur living through this time. What do you see, smell, and hear as the disaster unfolds? How do you try to survive when your world is ending? What if the asteroid missed Earth and the dinosaurs never died out? Imagine a world where giant sauropods still roam across forests, flying pterosaurs soar in the skies, and velociraptors hide in tall grass. People would have to build cities and towns around dinosaur territories, and humans might train some dinosaurs the way we use horses, dogs, or elephants. Some dinosaurs would be too dangerous, like T-Rex or Spinosaurus, forcing people to build giant walls or invent new technology to stay safe. Think about how this world would look. How would humans travel? What kinds of pets or working animals would we have? Would we live in harmony with dinosaurs or always be trying to escape them? It's easy to imagine a world where dinosaurs never died out. But what about a world where they never even evolved in the first place? Before the asteroid, Earth looked very different. There were no flowering plants, only ferns and trees. The continents were also very different. North and South America were one landmass, and Australia was part of Antarctica. There were also no birds, bees, or butterflies. Insects were small and not very colorful. The ocean was full of strange creatures like trilobites and squid-like beasts called ammonites. Fish were the most popular ocean dwellers, from tiny anchovies to enormous sharks with lots of rows of teeth. Some fish were even closer relatives to dinosaurs than to other fish. These were the ancestors of whales and dolphins. Before the age of dinosaurs, mammals were small. They lived in the shadows of giant reptiles, waiting for the day when they could rule the Earth. That day came when an asteroid slammed into the planet and wiped out almost all life. Mammals were ready. They scurried into the shallow waters where they gave birth to live young and nursed them with milk. Whales and dolphins were among the first mammals to thrive. Without competition from dinosaurs, they grew huge, some reaching more than 100 feet long. Dolphins developed huge brains and began hunting in pods to catch giant squid. Meanwhile, on land, mammals started to diversify. Some were furry and gave birth to live young, while others laid eggs. There were hoofed animals, furry animals, and even animals with beaks. One mammal that didn't survive the asteroid impact was the tiny shrew-like creature that lived in North America. But it had a relative, a small mouse-like animal that scurried around the forest floor. After the impact, this creature became the ancestor of every mammal alive today, including humans. So thanks to the asteroid, we got to evolve along with our furry little friends.